All right, we are on, we are recording, and it is now 8 o'clock. So I don't know how many people will be on tonight because I know we've got a lot of things going on right now. Hopefully y'all can hear me over this loud heater that's behind me, but I am freezing to death in this office. So I'll just try to talk a little bit louder. Actually, I'm going to fix that because it's kind of bugging me. Anyway, there we go. All right. I couldn't even hear myself over that. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen because I have a lot to talk about tonight. And I'm going to try to keep it at 30 minutes because, you know, lots going on and we all have things to do. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen. Oops. Get rid of launch meeting here. Okay, where am I? All right, there we go. Share screen. Okay, so tonight's topic is going to be success for 2017. If you come on, just give me a thumbs up if you can see this. But really, guys, you know, we're coming up on the end of 2017. We've been hit kind of with a lot of changes. And so all of this right now is so important that we keep a positive, ongoing mindset. So I have personally read the 10 Rules for the Ride of Your Life, or The Energy Bus by John Gordon, and it really was a game changer for me in my whole attitude toward this business and as far as setting goals for this business, because it takes such big goals and setting such big goals to, you know, really understand your direction. So I promised that I would briefly go over some Beachbody On Demand tips because there have been a lot of changes, and I don't know how many of you are on Beachbody On Demand right now. And if you're not on Beachbody On Demand, you know, we have to be proof the products work. And the best solution for you as a coach and as a customer, because that's what you are. You're a customer helping other customers. I mean, believe it or not, that's what you are. But we have to be educating ourselves and our customers. And one of our behaviors is to be proof the products work, because this is this kind of lifestyle that we choose. And a lot of our customers, they only buy like about 2 programs from us a year. Okay, so what Beachbody has done is they have wanted us to retain our customers past those 21 or 30 days by just buying that one DVD package, which I think is amazing. I mean, I literally in my year of coaching think this is the, you know, I was like, okay, this is what gets it, because, you know, guys, I mean, as a coach, you know, number one, you have to qualify for lead program to be, you have to be on Beachbody On Demand and Home Direct Order, Shakeology, or the Performance line. But secondly, you know, as new, you know, as you're going to new programs and as you're educating yourself and others through challenge groups, you have to go on to different programs. And so this is going to help our customer retention a lot, as well as success, and make our jobs, I think, a lot easier. But I really want to emphasize to you to really emphasize the perks of this. The 30-day free trial, the cost compared to most gym memberships, I got a little tongue-tied there, and no contracts, okay? Because, guys, this is the time of year that people are choosing gym memberships, okay? And you have to look, you know, as people walk into gyms, you have to look at what they're looking at. They're looking at the best deal. And this is the best deal, guys. I mean, for, you know, $100 or with a Shakeology, $199 for the whole year compared to what they normally would pay for a gym membership, they come out a lot on top, get access to many programs, to where they have you as a coach as well as these trainers helping them reach their goals. And, you know, this is the best deal. And not only that, they only, you know, they can try it for 30 days and quit, you know, if they aren't satisfied with it. They have the 30-day money back guarantee. They have a 90-day and they can quit within any time. So this is the best deal, and we want to emphasize to people that it is the best deal. And it's also very convenient. It's mobile. We can stream it on our computers, on our phones, on our smart TVs. wherever. We can do this on vacation. We can do this at soccer practice. We can do this in our homes. I can think of right now some of my friends that have just had children, and they don't have time to leave the house. And yes, they're wanting to get fit. So, everybody's looking for the best deal. They're looking for the most convenience. A lot of times we get thrown up time and money. I will say that, you want to be authentic with your posts. I don't know how many posts I've seen today. How much do you pay? You have to keep in mind that there are lots of Beachbody coaches out there, and, they're all following what the top coaches are doing. And all the top coaches are asking, how much do you pay for a gym membership a year? And so, that question kind of gets redundant. So kind of spice it up. And the best way to do it is use it personally. See how it's affected you personally. Y'all all saw my post earlier. Okay. That was all real facts of how it became more convenient for me. Go live on your Facebook video, or use the live app, on your Facebook. Don't copy and paste things off Team Beachbody 411 with the trainers and that little boring video that people saw off Beachbody On Demand that kind of navigates you through it. Be you, okay? Get in front of people and be you. And another thing is consider a 21 to 30 day sneak peek of Beachbody On Demand before throwing out that lump, $199 with Shakeology, or just $99. Because if you throw that lump sum out right away, coldly to a customer that's never bought a program or never used Beachbody On Demand and doesn't understand the value, of course they're already going to be turned off by that. But if you do a 21 to 30 day sneak peek in January, if you're new and you don't have a very strong customer base, then yes, take a program off of there, like 21 Day Fix Extreme. It's in the member library. It's free for people to use. Just use that for 21 days. Do a challenge group with that. And then at the end of it, they can cancel if they want to. If not, they can consider investing in that year membership, because it goes on till February 28th. And if they don't want to, they just want to do like 90 days, that's totally fine too. So, really educate your customers, and those that are on Beachbody On Demand or have ever bought a program for you, absolutely tell them about this opportunity, because they understand the value, and it's going to save them in the long run so much money. But I'm going to get off my soapbox on this, and I will put the frequently asked questions in the files. I'm going to get into what we're going to talk about tonight, which is success for 2017. The first step is that you're the driver of your bus, and we're all on a bus, we're all on a journey in Beachbody, not in Beachbody, but in our fitness business. And we have to do these 4 things. We have to be credible. How do we do that? Be proof the products work, hit our goals, physically being proof the products work, but also, hitting rate advancements, all those little milestones in our business, hitting Success Club and running successful challenge groups. It all fits together. It makes us credible. So we have to show, and we have to post, and we have to show people authentically that we are being credible. Okay, we have to be accountable. And guys, I'm reading this book right now by Grant Cardone. It's called The 10X Rule. And there's actually a line in there. He said, I wanted to title this chapter, Don't Be a Little BITCH. Okay, but what he was trying to say by that is those that are always playing victim, and they're always, nothing's ever their fault, then they are not the ones that are ever going to be successful. The ones that are successful are the ones that are going to take accountability for their success and failures. Be adaptable. You've already seen that we have so many changes coming up. You have to be able to roll with the punches on that and be adaptable and be consistent. Okay. And guys, I can tell you that, in the year that I've been a coach, the difference between a coach that's been a coach for like 3 months to a coach that has been a coach for 3 years, or a coach that's been a coach for 3 years to a coach that's been, a coach for 7 years, it's not that one of them has a different secret. It's the fact that they are consistent. And they're consistent with those critical core activities, which I'm going to discuss briefly about in a minute. But there's really no secret. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit more later. But the second thing is your desire, vision, and focus to move your bus. Okay. You have to have a deep reason to set your goals. Okay. If you don't have that, then what's going to keep you motivated? What's going to keep your bus driving? You have to have a reason. For me, my reason is, this year I want to start a family, and we're talking about getting married. I want a credible business. I want, a move up in my full-time job, and I want to help others while helping myself. That is my why. Okay. Those are my goals. That's my why. That's my deep desire. But if you don't have that, if you don't have that burning desire, then you're going to kind of find yourself floating about by every wind. So you have to have a deep gut reason. Okay. And you have to visualize it. If it helps you, make a vision board. Okay. And those of you that are really good at that, share it with me, because I'm not a very crafty person. But what do you see yourself doing when you accomplish those goals? Do you see yourself with a home, or with, a family that is out of debt, or, being able to stay at home with your kids? You have to be able to visualize it. Okay. You have to have that reason why, and you have to let yourself see it. Okay. So don't ever just kind of not, if you can't allow yourself to imagine it, then you can't move it forward. Okay. You have to have a reason. You have to see it and visualize it, and you have to stay focused on it. Okay. And very focused. And I'm talking about in all aspects of your life. A lot of that goes back to time management, which is going to be on a different call, but you have to go back to those critical core activities. And I'm going to talk about that in the next slide. But, I can tell you that every successful coach has gone back to these critical core activities and seen, what went right in the year and what didn't. Okay. And which ones they need to work on, because there's always some that are better than others. And that's what builds your momentum. And that's going to be what's the difference is between an Emerald coach and a coach that is a 5-star elite. Okay. It's that momentum. It's how long they've been doing it. It's their momentum and how consistent they are. Okay. So the critical core activities, and guys, if y'all haven't noticed, I have put them in the group. All you have to do, if you are a new coach, or you have a new coach that you're bringing in the group, or if you ever hit a wall and you ever need to go back to them, then they're there. So all you have to do is click the banner, and they're there. And I do push groups, 21-day push groups. Of course, they're optional. Once a quarter, or my next one's in February. But it's all of these. And, these are things that you have to be doing every day in order to be successful in your business. You have to be doing personal development, either through reading or audio. Okay. You have to have that good mindset through it. You have to be proof the products work, doing your workout programs consistently from start to finish, practicing good nutrition, drinking Shakeology, and using the Beachbody Performance line, working from a list of people. Okay. If you haven't made your list of 100 people that go ahead and start now. That's your starting place, and you're constantly adding people to it. All right. Ask 3 to 5 people if they've ever considered this business. And that's either through inviting them to a challenge group, or asking them if they've ever considered the coaching opportunity. Increasing your network by 2 to 3 per day. Okay. And that's that list that you're adding to. All right. And it's not, just going out and asking them, to a challenge group or to your team, but it's asking them, it's just inviting them into your network, just adding them on Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media platform you use. Just 2 to 3 per day, though, because if you're on Facebook, then I'll throw you in jail if you add a little bit more than that. And tracking your business and challenge group prospects diligently. You have to have some sort of tracking system. I use Excel spreadsheet. Other people use other things. If you want to know more about that, go back to my last call last week in the audio training in the files. Host monthly challenge groups. Get on the National Wake Up Call and team calls. That should be done every week. National Wake Up Call is in your online office, and it's every Monday. Do a messaging or follow-up blitz at least once a week, where you just go and private message people, reconnecting with people, asking them, to a group or whatever, and at least 3 engaging posts per day on your social media platform. All right. And mentor, trade your team. Now, I'm not really going to go in depth with this tonight. I'm actually going to do this on a call probably next week, because I really want us to get strong, started out in January. But these critical core activities, really reevaluate and see what you're doing and what you're not doing, and what needs work. Okay. What needs some balance. For me, it's massive action. Okay. It's asking 3 to 5 people if they've ever considered the business a week, or, increasing my network and following up with people, because, for me, it's not really a fear. It's just, a lack of organization. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on next week as we talk about kind of getting started strong for 2017. We have to be organized. But anyway, going back and looking at those critical core activities, seeing your strengths and weaknesses, and that's really what's going to build your momentum and make you successful. Okay. All right. Number 3 is fuel your ride with positive energy. If you don't do this, you're not going to get there. Okay. To wherever you want to go. All right. Your bus is not going to move forward if it's constantly fueled with negative energy. It'll bring you down. I know it brings me down, but how do we do that? We do it through personal development to improve our mindset. We do it through eating healthy and physical activity. Of course, that's being proof of product's work, getting sleep. And a lot of times I think we stay up late working on this business. And the key to that is organization, guys. Organization and time management, okay? Which, of course, I'm going to talk more about next week. But you need to make sure you're getting enough sleep. You need to make sure you're taking care of yourself. And, yes, it's important to crush our goals with this business, but when it's sacrificing your health, you're defeating the purpose of being a fitness and wellness coach, okay? Because you have to show people that you're happy and healthy. So if you're not happy and healthy, of course, your business is going to suffer. So you need to be happy, healthy, and getting sleep, okay? You have to be interested in others in life and on social media, okay? You have to, all right? And, you just, whether it's walking into a grocery store or liking or commenting people's posts, if you're not interested in others, they won't be interested in you. And avoiding generating, sharing, or liking negative news or posts. We all see those traps all the time on social media where people are kind of sharing different things that happen, different places, and things like that go viral. And I think it's easy sometimes to get caught up in that trap, but we have to be careful not to get caught up in that trap, because all people are doing is they're sharing negative news. So when you're sharing that or generating that or liking it or commenting on it, then you're kind of falling into that trap and you're attracting the wrong kind of people. You want to attract positive people. So always, stay positive. Okay. So number 4 is invite people on your bus and share the road ahead. Share the vision. So you have to paint the path by starting your journey. Okay. So you're on a journey. You have to start it. You have to open up your program. You have to work out. You have to practice good nutrition, use our products. Okay. You have to believe in that journey. And how do we do that? Personal development. Okay. And doing it. Okay. Being proof the products work and personal development. Those should be non-negotiable for you every single day. Because if you don't believe in this business here and doing the products, then you have no business. You have to believe in it. So personal development, be proof the products work. And you have to share it unapologetically. Okay. So every little thing about your journey, you should be able to share it with anyone. Okay. And bring others on your journey. I think so many times people get a little bit pulled back by, things people say or, preconceived notions of things people think. And guys, I'm going to tell you that if you haven't been a coach for very long, you're putting yourself out there. So yes, and the thing about it is, yes, there might be some negative Nancy's at first, but let me tell you what you do to them. You delete them and you block them. Okay. Because guys, and don't let them get to you. There's always going to be someone who has to say something. All right. And a lot of times, every one of us, and I've had this conversation before, want to be healthy and fit. Not everybody is able to do that. I'm going to get more into that in a minute. But don't let it stop you from sharing your journey with those that you can reach and those that you can bring along with you. All right. So number 5 is don't waste energy on people. Did I? Yeah. Okay. Don't waste your energy on those that don't get on your bus. So same thing that I was talking about. You understand that your vision and path is not for everyone, or not at this time. Okay. Like I said, not everybody is able to do this consistently. When we're inviting people to our challenge groups and, we are basically encouraging them to change their lifestyle into a healthier lifestyle. And, while it would be great if everybody would do that, not everybody's ready to do that. And we have to be okay with that. But, I always tell my challengers, I'm here to support you, but I cannot help you if you don't give me some accountability, okay? If you're not posting in the group, if you're not doing your workouts, if you're not drinking your Shakeology or eating healthy or doing any one of the things I ask you to do, then I can't help you. It works both ways. I give the support, but yes, you have to give the accountability. So yes, understand that that's perfectly fine if they're not ready, because if everybody were ready, we'd be out of a job, right? So, we're constantly, trying to go out there and help people when it's their time. But, and we can, like I said, invite them to jump on anytime that they're ready. I'll be here when you're ready. But if you're not ready right now, that's perfectly fine, okay? We just have to have that attitude with people and understand that it's not going to be everybody's time. And also understand that you cannot motivate or push anyone into taking your journey. Okay. So I can't motivate you along with you being able to motivate me. It's just not possible. Okay. And we never want to push anyone or make anybody feel like they're pushed. Okay. We want to be welcoming and invite people. Okay. And focus on those who do get on. We need to pour into those that put our trust in us 100%. And I'm going to talk a little bit more on that as we go forward. Excuse me. But number 6 is post a sign that says no energy vampires on the bus. And the best way, these are people that will wear you smack out, and they really cannot be on our bus, because what's going to happen is you're giving more energy to them than people that you really need there. And we need to keep, you really need on your bus, and that really deserve the energy more than these people do. Okay. So how you deal with that, you ground yourself against their negativity. Can't get swayed by it. You've got to shield yourself. Try not to hang out with them or keep conversations light if you have to. But, eventually you're probably going to have to cut them off. And that's okay, because once you do, it feels so much better. We cannot have that negativity. We have to have positive people that deserve our trust and deserve, the lifestyle and that we're offering to them. Okay. So number 7, enthusiasm attracts more passengers and energizes them during the ride. Okay. Love what you do and be 100% real. Okay. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't try to be someone else. Okay. Believe in yourself, push yourself, and do not lower the bar based on your goals. Lower the bar on your goals based on you, your family, or society's negativity and insecurities. And like I said earlier, when you're putting yourself out there, there are a lot of people that have insecurities and will say things, but we cannot focus on that. We have to focus on the people that are watching and maybe not liking or commenting, but we're being the shining light and the example for them. Okay. So whenever somebody has something to say or, brings you down, think about those people that you are helping, and don't care about what people think about you. And this comes from Jen Sincero, You Are a Badass. And if you haven't read that book, please read it, because it's really good and it'll get you past that confidence barrier that you have when you first start coaching. Also, new coaches, one of the things that I highly recommend you do besides be Proof of Parks work is personal development. It's really going to increase your credibility. All right. Be the person that you want to follow, but be yourself. Okay. Y'all all know that I am an avid follower of Meg Wazinski. I check her Facebook page like every day, but I am not going to post every single thing that she posts, because I'm not her. All right. And we really can't be other people. Okay. We have to be ourselves, because people are very quick to pick up when we're faking something or we're trying to be someone else. Okay. We have to be ourselves and authentic. All right. And love your passengers. Number 8, very important. I think we overlook this so much, because a lot of times we spend our energy on energy vampires that should have been gone a long time ago. But dedicate your energy to those who put their beliefs and trusts in you. Okay. When they are coming into your challenge group, or they choose to, be a coach on your team or whatever, they're putting a trust in you. They're making an investment in you. Okay. But you've got to, be an example. Okay. It works both ways. You've got to be an example and pay it forward and help them reach their goals. Okay. So do your job, which is be Proof of Parks work, and do all those critical core activities, and, help them reach their goals. And so if you are a new coach, a lot of this might seem overwhelming to you. And I can tell you 2 behaviors, if you just go back to, that will help your business tremendously. And that's be Proof of Parks work and personal development, and sharing what you're doing, putting yourself out there, and just reaching out to people one-on-one. But guys, let me tell you, your energy needs to be so focused on your challengers. 100%. Those are the people that have come to you and said, you know what, I want you to help me. I'm giving, you my money, I'm giving you my time, and you need to do the same thing to them. A lot of times we think that coaching starts when we make Success Club, or, once we make that sale. Our job really starts after they've made that investment, and we invite them into our groups and we pour 100% into them, and we need to recognize them and we reward them. Okay. And really show our appreciation so that our customers and our coaches will stay with us a lot longer. Okay. And number 9 is drive with purpose. Okay. At the beginning of this call, I talked about how you have to have a reason, a goal, and a vision. Okay. You have to show others that road, and you can't be blown about by everyone. So guys, if y'all see me on social media or know me in real life, you know that I live this lifestyle 100%. Okay. And the reason why is because I found about a year ago, when I decided to lose weight and these programs worked for me, that they really do help people. And when people really pour into them and give them their all, they will work. Okay. So yes, I am here no matter what, because I am living this lifestyle, and I have that reason to want to better myself and help other people. I have that goal and I have that vision. Okay. But if you don't have that goal and that vision, you really need to work back to see, your why and your goals. You need to be able to see it, and you need to be able to focus, because if you don't have those things, then you're going to be blown about by every win. And and you can't do that. Okay. Because people are real quick to pick up on it. And if you're credible or not. So if you feel like, on social media, you feel like you're kind of blown about by every win, then, like here today, go on tomorrow, then people are real quick to pick up on that, and it affects your credibility, like what I talked about earlier. Okay. So in order to be credible, you have to be doing those critical core activities every single day, and reevaluating and doing those 4 things that I mentioned at the beginning of this call. Okay. And that was being adaptable, being accountable, being consistent. And there was one other one. I can't scroll up right now. Maybe. Oh, yes. And be credible. Okay. So, sorry if I got that wrong, but you have to do those things, and you have to be willing to change, and be willing to introduce new ideas and kind of go with the flow. So yes, drive with purpose, have a reason. All right. And number 10, have fun and enjoy the ride. Now I'm going to get on my soapbox on this one, because this was really the reason why I really am excited about this call. And, I've been visiting with a lot of coaches, and, I just, right now, I know I talked with a lot of people today, and I did some massive action, and, people are ready, but they're not ready quite yet. And, people will be ready, but right now is such an important time for us to establish our credibility, to get knowledgeable about our products, to be a product of the product, and to get our mindset right, and to set our goals, because they're going to be ready in a couple of weeks. People are going to be choosing gym memberships, and, when times get tough, I really want you to think about your why, because guys, let me tell you, okay, my posts were not getting a lot of traction, until just now, but it's because I kept being consistent. Okay. And people kept watching me, and they're watching you do that. All right. They're watching you to see if you're going to be there, or if you're just kind of flying on the next, thing. So you have to be consistent. You have to establish your credibility now. Okay. So when times get tough, think about why you started. Okay. And the joy is in the journey. And guys, have fun with what you're doing. Okay. Make your business fun, because I guarantee you that if you don't look like you're having fun, whether it's on social media or in real life or whatever, if you're constantly going around stressed, tired, frustrated, people are going to pick up on that. So really focus on what areas of your business are going right, whether you are just in your fitness journey, if you're just rejoicing in the small wins, or whether, you had somebody message you today that wanted to sign up to be a coach, or whether you just had down in rank or whatever. Okay, guys, whatever brings you joy, embrace it and show it to others. Because let me tell you, don't ever let anybody ever sense that this business is stressful. Okay. If you need to vent, I want everybody to be positive in the group that we're in, but, let me know, let another coach know, or whatever, but try on social media to be the good and in real life, the good example that we need for other people to be. And that's pretty much a walking billboard of a healthy way of life. Okay. And guys, that's really what we need to send, the message that we need to send to people. And we can't wait, to be happy when we reach our goals, because guys, the joy is in the journey. And I know that sounds cheesy and I know that sounds hard to do, but it's true, guys. Okay. Because if we don't make our jobs look fun, nobody's going to want to join our challenge group. Nobody's going to want to be a coach. They're going to say, oh, she looks unhappy all the time. Why would I want to be a part of that? You are a part of something amazing. You are a part of something that helps people. You are a part of something that, has great opportunity. And, the thing is that we really need to embrace that. We need to show others that, okay? Whether you are, be able to do like 20 burpees now in insanity, and you were like barely getting through it the first time, or whether you just got your diamond trophy, or whether you just quit your job to go full time with Beachbody, or whether you, were just able to make an extra $200 this month to pay off some things. Okay. You need to rejoice in that. You need to show others that. Okay. All right. Cause this business is fun and we need to make it fun. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stop share. Another thing I want to add on to that, since I have a few more minutes, is that, as we're bringing people on our team, we don't want to overwhelm them. Okay. And make them feel like they're pushed to do anything. Okay. We want to help them, and we want to make it fun. We want to make it in a community setting. So, guys, if you need any help with that, please let me know, as we're going into recruiting season, whether it's in challenge groups or in the coaching opportunity. We want to have our smiles on, and we want to smile through frustrations, because that's the thing, that's what we're going to get people through, is the frustrations of completing their first program or signing up to be a new coach. Okay. So please let me know if y'all have any questions. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Make sure that you really focus on your goals for 2017. Remember, the purpose of this call was to really talk about mindset going into the new year, and, the fact that we have to have goals and a reason in order to, make our journey happen. Okay. And to get us through these tough times of being a coach, as well as these joyous times, taking joy in the journey and helping others. Okay. Because that's what we're doing. We're helping others. I'm going to put this in the files of the group, along with frequently asked questions to Beachbody On Demand. If you are not on it, I highly, highly, highly suggest that you get on it. Okay. You don't have to do the $99 or whatever, but let me tell you, okay, you can't have access to all the programs if you don't do the $99 for a year. Okay. But, this is a time to educate our customers. I think this is going to help our customers a lot. It's going to help pack our challenge groups, whereas in the past we weren't really able to do that because we got a lot of resistance with the price. And don't get me wrong, a lot our products cost, and we need to make money. But the thing is, we have to express value before we can do that, and that's what Beachbody On Demand is going to help us do. Okay, so now on our call next week, I'm going to be talking more about, building momentum and really educating our customers with this value of Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology and the performance line. But that's going to be on a different call. If y'all have any questions, please message me, and I hope y'all have a great night.